is Sam Awoyemi. I'll be sharing with you today on how an educator can share online content with students using Microsoft Teams. Now, without wasting time, let's get started immediately. Now, I want to share the training slide with you right away. This is my desktop here. So I have my training slide already. So let's go to slideshow so that we quickly start immediately. Now this is my slide presenting online using Microsoft Teams. This is done for one teacher, one topic, and technology is now becoming our way of life, and because of this uncertainty in the world now, we cannot but integrate technology in our learning, in our teaching, and so this is one of the tools that we have been using and it's working for us. So we think it's better we share it with everyone so that you can also use it. We are not saying this is the only one you can use, but this is what we have also tried. You have what you have been using. You can still continue to use it while you learn other things. So Microsoft Teams. Now, this, as you have been told to download Microsoft Teams, if you have done that, it must be on your desktop by now. So you double click it on your desktop. Once you double click it on your desktop, you get to, this is the next place it will lead you to. Now, because I've created some teams, you may not see all these when you launch your Microsoft Teams, but because we have been using it for quite a while now, so this is why you are seeing all these teams that have been created. Now, the first thing you will see is by your left-hand side, activities, charts, teams, assignments, calendar, calls, and so on and so forth. That one will be done, it will be left for another day. But for the purpose of this training, you come here right away. You cannot present online without creating a class, or you join a class. So maybe a class has been created by an educator and you are invited, so you can enter with an invitation code, or you create your own class for your learners. So when you click on create class, it will take you to the next slide. Now this is what you see: join or create a team. Create a team. You as an educator, you want to create a team for your class. You have some students at home now which you want to engage during this holiday. You can easily create a team where you share your content with them and you grade them in real time. And again, you may be invited for a collaborator teaching by an educator. You'll be given an invitation code, which you can enter here. But here, as an educator, you want to create, you click on create a team. Once you click on create a team, there are 4 ways you can create a team or create a class. Number 1 is class. Then number 2, professional learning community. Number 3, staff. Number 4, others. For class, you want to teach it to your students. This is appropriate for you. You want to teach some teachers online. This is appropriate. Then you want to teach your staff in the office, or you want to go maybe your club, your study group, your other activities. This is for you. So you click, for the purpose of this training, let's just go for the first one, class. Click on class, everyone. Okay, so now you want to create a class. Then you name your class. So I name this one JS3 and exam preparation. So that is the description. You type the name. You could give your class any name. It could be GS1A, ICT. It could be GS whatever, year 10, geography, whichever. Then you describe it. Description of that class. This one is for exam preparation. Then after you've done that, you click on next. So after clicking on next, you will see this is a place where you will populate the class you want to create. If maybe your school have been using Microsoft Teams, and or maybe they have been using Microsoft Suite. So the name of the student are already resident in Microsoft Teams. So at this place, once you type the name, or just type the name of any of the students, it will come up immediately. Then you can click on it and populate this your class with any number of students you desire. Then also you can also invite a teacher by clicking on teachers. Then you put the name of the teacher on the you populate the class with the teacher, so that the teacher can collaborate with you as you engage your students online. So, but if your school is not using Microsoft Teams, that's not to you're not to worry. Just click on skip. Once you click on skip, your team is ready for engagement. It's very simple to create class in Microsoft Teams. So this is GS3 now that we have created. Now, this is a place where you upload class materials. Then you can also learn one or two things, find help and training. You can learn one or two things as you design your content. Now, if you look at the upper part here, you see posts, you see files, you see class notebook, you see assignment, you see grade, you see wiki, and so many other things that you can integrate in your class. But for the purpose of this training, let's just go. All these ones will be done some other time. So for the purpose of this training, you click on, now you want to begin, you have put the name of the student, and another thing you need to do is that you schedule a meeting with them. So that's another part of it, but let's just focus on what we have at hand today. So look at this, if you look at this lower icon here, all these icon, text icon, attachment icon, emoji, and so on and so forth, you see a video icon here. Click on the video icon to share your content. So you can share your screen with the student. But before you click on this, you must have had your PowerPoint or whatever you want to use opened in the background on your desktop. So you must have had it opened. So you just click on the camera icon. Once you click on the camera icon, you see if you put your camera, if you on it, it will show your picture. If you want your student to see you as you present, fine. And if you don't want, you can block the camera so that they will not see you. It's your class. You can do it. It's your choice. You can decide to do it whichever way you like. Just try to be innovative and creative with what you do as an educator. Now, at the upper part of my picture here, you see want to add a subject. So quickly you type something there, you add a subject. Another thing, then the next thing you need to do is meet now. This is now where you meet your students directly. So you click on this, meet now. Once you click on meet now, it will not, since you have blocked the camera, it will not show your picture again. Then the class you have created, online revision classes, it will show. This everything will show to your students as you present. So now, before you now, for you to be able to share your screen, if you look at this now, the camera, the microphone, then there is an arrow with in a box. Now you click on this arrow. This is the arrow that will take you to your desktop where your PowerPoint or your slide or your Word document is resident. So, but before that, there are 3 dots here. Click on it. If you click on it, there are some things you need to do. If you want to have a full screen so that you have a big screen as you present, fine, you click on full screen. Then if you want everything you are saying to be written on your screen, you can click on this. But this one most of the time does not really present the way you talk. We are second language speaker, so it doesn't really capture the way we pronounce things. So we get better on that, so that whatever when we present, it will really capture what we present on the screen. Then keypad, you may not need that now. Then start recording. Start recording. You click on start recording. Once you click on start recording, you want to, maybe a student said it's not going to be able to connect at that time. It's not maybe it's not feasible for that student. You can record it and send to the student after the training, after the presentation. Or maybe a student is sick and is not able to link up with the class at that time. You can record for that student, for them to be able to connect and be on the same page with others. Then, okay, so it's just normal for you to turn off incoming video when this presentation is ongoing. Now, as I said, you click on the arrow for you to share your screen. So now this is going to my desktop now. This is my desktop. Look at the left hand side here. This is my desktop. Now click on the desktop. Then now, because I've opened something on my desktop, there is a slide that is already on my desktop. So it will take me directly to the slide. Then now you can easily teach your student anything on the slide, and is very, very intuitive, and is very, very powerful, and is very simple for educators. So thank you very much. My name is Sam Awoyemi. God bless you.